Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back and hopefully we'll continue to post consistently on Sundays. So today we're going to do Egon Schiele. I'm actually wearing what we're doing on this shirt. And I got the inspiration obviously from Egon, but most importantly, like, this book has really amplified my love for Egon. It's very complete, very thorough, and I mean, if you like tabletop books, I definitely recommend this one. So anyway, but before you get started, go ahead and subscribe, activate those notifications by clicking on that bell icon below, and grab your pencils, Sharpies, what have you. And I've done several videos about Egon on my channel, but just a quick reminder. He was 28 years old when he died due to the Spanish flu. He was born on June 12, 1890, and died on October 31st, 1918. He was a protege of Gustav Klimt, who I also love. He was a figurative painter, early expressionism. He focused on the human body, contorted human emotions, movement. It was kind of grotesque. And he did a lot of self-portraits like the one we're going to do today. And I think what I enjoy about his work, it is that grotesque aspect of his work. You know, how the body seems contorted, distorted. I don't know, there's just the jaundice. I mean, to me it looks like jaundice, but I don't know, they're very thin, very frail, almost ill, I guess. But anyway, let's get started. I've already done some light sketching just because I want my proportions to be correct. So I suggest you start with a pencil. I do love his gaze, the way he's looking at the viewer. So we're going to start with his eye. So we'll do two lines here. It's kind of like a greater than, but looking up on this side as well. And then he has a very bushy eyebrow, which I'm kind of obsessed with bushy eyebrows, big eyebrows. And it's not straight either. I mean, it's kind of like furrowed, like he's looking down and then it's arched. There, and then the top of the eye. Closing the eye, give him the eyeball. Add a little bit of a lash. You know, you can get creative. You don't have to do it exactly the same. Same thing with the other. Top of the eye, his pupil, and his eyebrow. It's almost like he's mad. And like he's wearing really dark eyeliner. So then his eye is literally the edge of his face. So all this has to be on the edge. And it's very linear. See? His cheek, his forehead, they're all very linear lines. And then when you go across with the forehead, once again, very almost rectangular. Which is good because it's easier to do. So down, over for the sideburn, up for the ear. And then right here is where you would bring in his lip. A happy face, a little mountain range or an in, a stretched out in, and then the inside. You can make the line thicker or whatever, so it looks better and stuff. And then this eyebrow connects to his nose, so it's the line down. And then it's kind of just like little lines for the nostrils. It's very subtle. I think I'm stuck because it's supposed to go like that, but they don't connect in the real picture. But that's the angle you should want to take it in. Now I'm mad that I messed up. Well, since it's begging to be connected, I'm going to connect it. But in the original, it's not. I'm mad. How did I do this one? I guess another line over here, cut the other nostril. It's like a 3/4 view. Noses, I always struggle with, but it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm actually not even, I'm going to cut this out. Well, I'll tell you later what I'm going to use this for. So then you bring this down for the chin. Once again, they're very linear lines. His jawbone, great chiseled jawline, very jealous of that. His neck, this is his shoulder, and then his arm gets extended. He's very bony, very like skeletal, so make sure his armpit, his arm, and he has some arm hair. Like mine. So you keep going up, this will be the ear. Connect it. Okay, so here you bring this in for his ribs. You can almost see the ribs. Bring this down, this is all this part. This right here are his hips, and then his legs. It's right there. His abdomen, right here, he's like sucking in his gut, or maybe he's just really hungry. His belly button, right here's his chest, his other leg. You're just mirroring kind of what you did on the other side, except here his arms is going to be raised. Take it up. Here, once again, the lovely hair. Now this line comes down, his necklines, because of this whole thing, you know. And then his hand comes down here, his fingers are touching his head. And then you don't really see his hand or his arm because he kind of has big hair. So it gets hidden behind the hair. And then it's like you only see 3 fingers. And then the inside. Oh, and then the most important part. His peen. He has, you know, but his legs go there. And you can add as much or as little hair, his little V shape. And that was it. That was super easy. Except the nose where I messed that up. But what I'm gonna do now that I've drawn it, I'm gonna cut this out and then redo a painting that I don't like anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna redo this painting, but I didn't want to draw it in here because I don't want to like mess up on here because I want to keep the background. I just want to lay this on top of that. So I'm gonna cut it out, trace it on this canvas, and then paint it. You'll have to stay tuned to the next video. This is just showing you the process of how to draw it. If I went too fast, you know, you can also slow down the video or pause it. And like I said, it's very linear, almost rectangular in the way it's drawn, so it's not that hard, just the nose. And yeah, well, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this fast and easy drawing tutorial. Make sure to stay tuned to my channel so you can see the upcoming content. And that's it for today. Until next time, adios y bye.